Hello and welcome to the channel. I've been asked by some subscribers to do a demonstration of one of the Basha setups I use. It's the one that I use most of the time when I'm using a Basha. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'll go through the equipment that you need and then hopefully give you an in-depth view of how I put it up. So Helen, Emma, Terry, Robin, this one's for you. So what will you need for this? You'll need a couple of poles. You'll need at least 6 pegs or stakes, 3 guy lines, and the good old faithful I should say, British Army Basha. I'll start by getting that out. And a dog. I'm going to need 6 pegs, so I'll just get those out now. There you go. And the first peg goes straight to the back corner. And we peg that one out like that. So that's the first peg in. Now I'm going to set my poles. Obviously you can cut your poles to length, but I'm going to use my walking poles. And these need to be the length from this first eyelet to the end of the Basha here. So I'm just going to roughly measure them like that. And I'm going to do the same, hello mate, with the next pole. But this time I'm going from this corner to the middle eyelet there. So you can see the measurement from the corner to the eyelet, and then from the corner to the eyelet. Now the front of the Basha is going to be along this line, so from this corner to that corner there, and I'm going to bring these 2 sides up. So I'll show you on this one over here first, and I'm going to need the second of my pegs and my first guy line. So I'm going to just put a quick bow line, because I'm going to use a loop, and peg number 1. So I'm going to take this, pop it through this hole to the eyelet, and then just stand it up like that. I'm going to take this one here and just very loosely peg it into the ground there. I'm going to use I think it's called a guy line hitch. I've never actually seen a proper name for it. So that's the guy line hitch there. And one more peg on this corner here. So I'm going to just tighten that up a touch. I don't want to need this over tight at the moment, because I just need to get it up in the air. I can now go and repeat the process with the second guy line and another couple of pegs over here. Okay. Same process as the last time. Just going to put a little bow line on this first of all. Probably could have tied these beforehand. Over the top of the peg, and then down to about here. And again, that same. Hitch there. This is peg number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's coming into this corner here. And I'm just adjusting this as I go along now, so that goes there. That's relatively tight along there. This one I can straighten up a bit now. The next thing to do is just to adjust these guy lines so that it's pulling in the right direction. I want it actually to pull this way along here rather than that way, so I'm going to come across and tighten it up like that. I'm going to do a similar adjustment over on the other side to make sure that it's pulling. At the moment it's pulling at this angle, and I want it to be pulling more at that angle there. So just pull that one a bit tighter like that and put that down there. And again, just going around, just adjusting everything, make it nice and tight. The final guy line and the final peg is actually just to pull this front out. You can throw it back and use it open. You can see that there's loads of gear in there, so if I have my rucksack with me, that can go right to the back in the corner. And then I've got plenty of room either this way or this way. Lots of open space. Let's put the porch down. Simple reef knot I'll do here just because I'm tying it straight onto the loop. This one doesn't need to really be that tight anyway, it's only hello mate. The dog is optional, by the way. I hope that was useful for you. If it was, likes and thumbs up and all the rest of it, greatly appreciated. If you have any questions, any more questions about the setup, just drop me a comment and I'll do my best to answer it. Until then, stay safe, have fun, and I'll see you on the next one.